Good morning. Here we are on day 4 of our little parenting challenge, and it's getting a little down and dirty. So, again, be very kind to yourself, because in this parenting, what we're doing is trying to get real. We're not trying to feel shame or beat ourselves up for our strategies. We start to understand our strategies, so we have the deep capacity as adults to begin to change those strategies. We want to update them into more mature strategies so we can feel more satisfaction as parents. We can show up for our children in more mature ways instead of showing up in a younger way, which is if we haven't worked with our triggers, our early triggers, which are called emotional triggers. So when your child does something, let's say they don't listen to you, you may have what we call an emotional trigger, which sends you back into an earlier time in your childhood when you may have felt a certain vulnerable feeling, because to have someone not listen to you can feel extremely vulnerable. So that's going to shoot you back into that very, very young feeling. Parenting all the times, I call it just a trigger field. It's like a minefield. You're running into that. So when you go back to that core vulnerability, as I talked about for mine, when I get triggered back into rejection and abandonment, again, my early strategies to try to take care of myself kick in. So we were really looking at those yesterday. So what we're going to do here today, again, we're going to really offer kindness. So kindness is the greatest balm that I know of all to my vulnerability. So you're going to go back into your page and you're going to look at all of those things that everybody shared. We're going to all go there and look at our strategies. And first of all, we're going to applaud ourselves for having good survival strategies to make it to adulthood. Now today, what we're going to go back in, and you're going to imagine reading those, and you're going to all send kindness. Send kindness to each person's strategies. We have such a tendency to beat ourselves up for our strategies. And they were, like I said, they were good when we were young. They're just not working now. So before we start to move and shift tomorrow and we finish up, what we want to do first of all is to offer kindness. And if you'll go into the page and just maybe choose one person's the things that they wrote yesterday, just one person, if you'll choose them, and if you will reply to them and offer them kindness. So this way we'll all be offering kindness to each other. And put your hands on your hearts. We're going to give gratitude to the younger parts of us for creating amazing strategies to survive. And yet now we're going to start moving out of survival into thriving now as adults, moving into the present moment reality of what is really going on so that we can show up for ourselves and for our children in more adult, beautiful, compassionate, loving ways. Okay? So that's all you got to do is go into the page, choose one person, reply to them, and offer some kindness. And you're welcome to choose more than one person, but at least choose one and offer an act of kindness and then give it back to yourself. All right, loves. See you tomorrow for day 5.